We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello, dear participants.
Welcome to the Global Skill Development
I'm
Council.
sorry about that. Thank you so much for joining today's session. We'll be starting this session now. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen. Meanwhile, you can drop your locations that you're watching this session from. We would love to see that. And here we go. I hope you're all able to see my screen. Wonderful. So thank you so much for joining our series, GSTC Certified Learning AI that delivers unlocking business value with enterprise copilots, with a theme that is transforming enterprise performance with AI-powered copilots. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as a moderator. Feel free to use the chat box if you have any question or concern for me. I'm happy to assist you. And this is our panel experts aligned for this week, which is happening 9 to 13th March 2026, with the time slot that is 8:30 according to Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can use the same registration link for all the remaining sessions as well. And before I could hand over the session to our speaker today, I would love to quickly introduce our organization, those who have joined us for the first time. We're known as Global Skill Development Council. We are vendor agnostic, vendor neutral, we're globally recognized certification body, and we are accredited by ABICP. We do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us, and we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide. We have 500 plus subject matter experts. They are industry experts. They work with us closely to help us with our exams, programs, and all the deliverables. Also, we are associated with 1,000 plus multinational corporates, 500 Fortune companies, and 50 plus universities across the globe. And also, I'm very proud to inform you all that we do have 100 plus authorized training partner across all the regions. So I would love to give a big thanks to all our training partners and those who have joined us through our training partner channels. In case if you're looking for any training program for yourself, feel free to reach out to our training partners. You'll find their contact details shortly in the chat. A special thanks to World Press Hub. They cover all our events and press releases, which is our official media partner. And those who have joined us for the first time, a very exciting news I have for all of you. We have introduced the GSTC AI Studio earlier in the GSTC, where this is the platform where we are providing 100 plus live sessions on AI, which is led by global experts, where you'll be getting 45 minutes of live impactful sessions along with the hands-on learning, where you can apply all the concepts immediately that you have learned. And in case if you get any questions and doubts, that will be resolved real-time basis with the help of our subject matter experts. So this training is aligned with the industry standards for the job-ready skills. And this is the opportunity where you will be learning from the AI leaders around the globe. So if you're looking for further information and how you can opt out or access this GSTC AI Studio, if you want to understand in a better way, kindly get in touch with our learning advisors. You'll find the contact details shortly in the chat box. So as I mentioned in my previous slide, we do have 100 plus certification portfolio. So this portfolio is specifically designed for all the professionals who want to upskill themselves or who are looking to stay industry relevant in this AI era, right? So we do have certification in different domains that include learning and development, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies. I also lead auditor, implementer, project management, PMO, agile, DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. In case if you're looking for any of this certification, kindly does that say so you can check about more information and to check other offerings that GSTC has for all of you. So what all benefits you'll be getting with the certification program? You can see you'll be getting all of these benefits. So lifelong membership is there. You'll also getting certificate upgrade. You'll be having free access to all our workshop, boot camps, and all the events that we often conduct. And also you'll be getting free access to our exclusive learning program that we have. Along with that, you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletter. A lot of benefits, right? So if you want to understand more about these benefits, kindly check our website for more information, or you can feel free to reach out to our learning advisors. And without any further delay, I'm truly honored to welcome our today's speaker, Caleb Jepuna. He's a CEO Global AI, Breaks Lab at AI. So we already had previous session with Caleb, and those who have joined us for the first time for his session, I would love to introduce Caleb a little bit more. So as I mentioned, Caleb is a founder and CEO of Breaks Lab AI, and AI engineer, entrepreneur, and tech speaker passionate about building impactful technology, a highly accomplished innovator. Caleb has won 33 hackathons and demonstrating his ability to solve real-world problems through cutting-edge solutions. He frequently speaks at industry events, sharing insights on AI, entrepreneurship, and the future of technology. In recognition of his leadership and innovation, Caleb was honored with Africa's Young CEO of the Year 2025. And his company was named the fastest growing startup of the year. And we would love to give you all a very warm welcome, Caleb. And let's explore today's topic, that is AI agent for no code workflow automation. Thank you, Caleb, for joining us. You can have the handle of the mic now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb Jefune, and thank you. My name is Caleb Jefune again. I run a company called Bricklabs AI, where we build AI solutions for different problems in Africa. And I'm so honored to be back here the second time. They always say that if they call you the second time, you did a good job at the first time. And so today we want to go right into the topic. We're going to be doing two things. Number one, we're going to be talking about AI and no code in general, and then we're going to do a demo and see what actually we have prepared. They also say that there's nothing good as having a presentation and then a demo at the end of the day. So I'll just share my screen, my slides here, and then we'll just get right into it. If you have any questions, you can put them on the chat. I'll also be reading them as we go. So yeah, just a moment. Good, got it. So I'm sharing my screen in just a moment. Share. Good. Yeah, if you can see my screen, kindly give me a thumbs up. If you can see my screen, kindly give me a thumbs up. Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen. So again, my name is Caleb Jefune. Today we are going to talk about no-code workflow automation, and we are going to look at the different things that we actually currently do with AI agents. So you guys have heard, I run a company, an AI company, where we build AI agents, we build AI solutions for different businesses and also different, problems in Africa. And so we are going to look at all the problems that we can actually solve using AI agents and no code, and see actually how it goes. Good. So again, welcome to today's presentation, and we will walk through the problem we are going to solve. We're going to look at how agents work. We're also going to do a live use case of something around AI agents, and then we are going to also look at how the roadmap looks like when it comes to AI agents. So let's go in. So let's ponder here for a minute, and let's think about all the challenges that we currently have, the bottlenecks that we currently have inside our IT departments, or you as a person, you want to automate your life when it comes to agents. I know you guys have used ChatGPT, you guys have used Claude, you guys have used Gemini, you guys have used all these things. You've also heard about what are AI agents. I think my last talk here was about AI agents. And so today we want to dive deeper rather than just talking about AI agents. What can really AI agents do at the end of the day? And so we are going to look at, the challenges that we are actually facing right now in our IT departments, and also not only IT departments, but even us as people who would want to automate our lives using AI and stuff like that. Okay, good. So IT teams today, I run a technology company, so I really understand what IT problems are. So, IT problems today, IT teams today, they are under enormous pressure to actually move fast with things. You want to move your life faster. You have this jargon of things that you'd want to do as fast as possible. And then you're only one person and you want to multitask 100 things at a go. And so there is that part for things that are not going or things are moving as slowly as possible. And then just building a workflow. So the first part here is require coding skills. So when you want to build an agent to automate everything in your organization or to automate everything in your life, before AI agents came, it required, too much coding skills. You had to, learn about APIs. You had to learn about how to do stuff with JSON. You had to learn about how to do scripting and, automated basic tasks, just to automate basic tasks. And then you see, if in case you are not a person who is technically strong, then there was no point where you're going to come and build an AI agent to actually automate what you're currently doing. And then back then also, like before AI agents again, there was manual repetitive task where you have to spend hours and hours and hours and hours reading a document that an AI agent automation workflow can read for you. So like, let's say, for example, you have this document that is 10 pages long, and you have to read this document every single morning just to get to understand what is needed, or just to get to understand what is required of you. But right now it's easier because AI agents can actually just like read it for us and actually make our lives easier. Now, there was slow time to automation, because for you to build an automation, it would have taken you months and months and months and months. When you're done building the automation, you get that, what you're supposed to build, you're already, like we say, what you're supposed to build at that time. When you're already done building the agent at that time, after spending months and months and months, then when you already build it, you get that the use case or the reason to why you're building it is already gone. So you have to go back again and rethink and rebuild it again. And so AI agents, okay, the last part there was, siloed systems, dozens of disconnected tools with no unified automation layer, whereby you have all these systems at once. You'd want to make them together, but there is nothing that actually can bring them together. But now that is where AI agents and no-code solutions come in. I know you guys have used Lovable. You guys have used, which ones? Rock.app to create mobile apps, Lovable to create websites. You guys have used NA10 to automate your lives or your workflows in the company. Some of you guys here have used which one? Reddit, Replit, and all those things to automate every other thing that you do, which is so good. Most of you guys, like agents write for you code. You guys have heard about Claude Code. You guys have heard about Casa. Nowadays, even in our company ourselves, we don't focus too much on writing code because AI agents has already come into solving all the problems. Even right now, non-technical people themselves, they're already even writing code because they already know very well that I have the power in my hands to do every other thing. By AI understanding everything, why must I actually go out and and learn the hardest stuff? And that's the reason why we say right now you just only have to learn how stuff work. After you have learned how stuff work, leave the rest to AI. Good. So what about now? What the solution does AI agents and automated workflows bring? So number one, we are talking about automation workflow generation. So you're talking about we have like all these amounts of data. So before you actually, let's talk about data. So before, data is the fuel of AI. So before you actually build an automation, you need the data. So for example, you have an Airtable database, or let's say a spreadsheets. The spreadsheets is hosted on Google Sheets. And then you'd want to create an automation in such a way that an agent goes to your email, checks who is not contacted, and then sends the message automatically. And so you see like that auto workflow generation in such a way that AI maps tasks and build flows automatically. So for example, what we are going to build today, we're just like going to tell AI to build it for us. And then what we're going to do at the end of the day is we are going to be just sitting down and deciding what outcome do we want at the end of the day. That is how life easy is now. And then, natural language input, no forms, no config files, just plain descriptions. I guess you guys have also seen how these agents, like, the likes of ChatGPT, the likes of Claude, they only just like have a place to just go and insert the message that you'd want to say, and then leave the rest to AI. So there is no place where you go and you could fill a form or upload a JSON. It's just like, give us a description and we will build whatever you want. Okay, that is an agent. That is an agent automated workflow. And then we have multi-system orchestration in such a way that you can connect different things at once. So for example, as in the company, we work with a no-code automation agent that basically goes to Slack, checks. We have connected Jira, we have connected Slack, we have connected N8N, we have connected Gmail. So in such a way that we have a list of leads that we are supposed to contact, let's say today. So what the agent does is it goes to Jira. So every other person is registered on Jira. So the person who has the lead list is also on Jira. So they upload the lead list on Jira or on Slack. And then the agent goes to either of which, where it's uploaded, let's say Slack or Jira. And then it takes those information, sends the emails to these people that needs to be contacted, comes back. If the email is responded to, it brings back that email to a notification to Slack and tells you that, you know what, this person responded to your message and they're saying this. So that automated workflow whereby we don't have to sit down and think about how the code is going to work, but then you just like talk to AI, speak to it, and then it gives you like the solutions. And then we have also like another one is zero code execution. Where it's just like nowadays you even don't see the code at the end of the day. What you see is just you just like see the outcome. So for example, most of you guys who have used let's say which one, Lovable or Bolt.new to create websites. If you haven't heard about those are just like AI automated agents that actually help you to create websites. You actually don't see the code. You only see AI did this, AI did this, AI did this, AI did this. And then at the end of the day, you now see what happens at the end. So that is actually how life is moving as fast as possible. So, it runs on N8N or Power Automate with no coding. So with an agent, it's done in under 5 minutes. So I put out a series last time. I'm also like a content creator. So I put out a series last time whereby we were creating a full mobile application in under 2 hours, in less than 2 hours. And we push it to both Google Play and Apple Store in less than 2 hours. And then now wait for them to respond. But then that is the power of agents and the power of no code. So whereby I just say, I want this number of features, kindly build me a mobile app, check the errors. And after you've done checking the errors, give me the app, either download it for me or push it to my Play Store direct. People who use rock.app already know how that works. So this is actually now how agents work. So we are going to look at N8N or Power Automate, but we are going to use N8N because that is the most basic one that is actually easier to use. And it's actually also like easier to connect multiple accounts or multiple apps to it. So we have, nowadays the user inputs what they want, and then the agent processes, and then a workflow is created, and then a platform is built, and then you see the execution at the end of the day. Most of you guys who have used no code when it comes to creating websites, you guys already know how this works. So you take the app, you take your description, put it in ChatGPT or rock.app or which one, Lovable or Bolt.new. You put it there, you actually see it mapping out the workflow. So I'll do this, I'll create a backend. After that, I'll test out the authentication. After that, I'll test out the DB. After that, I'll test out this and this and this. I'll create the app using Next.js. I'll create the app using this. And then now it builds the platform. And then at the end of the day, we already see like a website already running. So like right now, you can just put a prompt inside ChatGPT, inside any of those website making tools. And in 3 to 4 minutes, your website is up and it's running. That is how life has become easy for everyone in IT or everyone who is wanting to be a software developer or something like that. Okay, good. So we're looking at automated onboarding, employee onboarding. So this is one of the use cases that I chose, whereby most of us, we also work in organizations where we do hiring almost all the time. As a founder myself and as a CEO, the things that I do mostly, I don't write code nowadays, but the work that I do mostly is to sell the product, to hold the vision, and then to make sure that we bring the best team to work in our farm. And when we bring the best team to work in our farm, you'd not want to spend the whole week or the whole 4 days to actually onboard them. but you can actually have an agent that is already trained with all the data in the company to actually onboard them, so that the new employee can just go and do their own stuff as you also do your own stuff, so that the real human beings in this organization work on very important stuff rather than sitting there with a new employee asking them questions around, all those stuff. So we are looking at, on board Alex as a backend engineer in the cloud infrastructure team starting on Monday. And so before the AI agent, you had 4 to 8 hours of manual IT work across 6 systems. Now, for example, a backend engineer, you're giving him an entire full code base to actually look at. And so it would have taken 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, or even a week or 2 weeks just to understand how the code works. But right now, I bring that code, clone it, and then ask either GPT Copilot to actually, or even on GitHub, I go to GitHub and ask GPT Copilot to Microsoft Copilot to actually help me to understand that code. And it does. It helped me to understand all the bits of code. That is actually how easy life has been. So for example, what I do is, I'll just like set them up on Slack, set them up on Azure or Microsoft if in case I would want that, and then let the agent do absolutely everything. Okay, good. So I did a simple comparison about NA10 and Power Automate, the reason why I feel as if one of them is better than the other. And I will lean towards NA10 because it's the best for me, because number one, it's open source. I can run it on my own single servers. You can actually go to YouTube and check how to run NA10 on your own server. And then, you can actually also like integrate over 400 nodes, visually drag and drop builder. After this, we're going to actually see that. And then custom JavaScript functions supported, AI and machine learning native support, ideal for DevOps and tech-savvy teams. But then on this other side, it's supported by Microsoft. So which means if you'd want the full, the full features and all these things, you actually have to be inside the Microsoft ecosystem. So, and most of us, like someone like me, I use a MacBook. So which means I really don't like that Microsoft ecosystem. So, that's the reason why I chose NA10. But if in case you're already there, it actually integrates with your 365 integration. I'll actually also like show you how that works. Teams, SharePoint, and Azure. So which, if in case you're already in that Microsoft ecosystem, it's just like easier for you to just go with Power Automate and move on. Yeah. So this is actually how agents and work at the end of the day, because most of us just put in the message, but then we don't know what happens in the background. So you just like look at up here. The first one is, you chat interface, whereby you put a chat and then the agent picks up that and then it builds it on NA10 or ChatGPT or which type of model you actually use. So I don't think there is any other thing here that we need. Yeah. So again, just like making life as easy as possible. Good. So I think I'll go to a demo of actually how this works, and then from there we can ask questions and see how it goes. So we will build a simple agent. I'll show you how. Let me just share the screen. If you have questions, you can put them on the chat so that we can actually also like ask them as we go. So I'll just take that and share screen. Yes, you can see my screen. So I'm already onboarded on NA10. If you'd want to start on NA10, what you do is just go to n8n.com. N8n, just a moment. It's just N8n. N8n. So N8n is an AI workflow automation that helps you to automate things. So you just go to N8n, and then when you're already here, okay, I'm already logged in. So when you're already here, yeah, it's this one. So when you're already here, you can start for free, or you can actually, start paid. But since we are using it, I would want us actually also to go through this together. You can self-host it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I think it's easier if you just self-host it, but if in case you're free to pay, it's what makes sense for you. So either startup, pro, business, or every other thing. It's easier if you go with paid because you don't have to do many configurations. Good. So if in case you're already on N8N, this is what happens. This is the page that comes when you're already signed in. So I've not created any workflow yet. And so this is the page that comes when you actually already sign in. So I would want to start, and we're just going to build a simple agent. And we would want that we build a simple agent, and then you guys learn from that. And then you guys go and replicate and build more perfect agents apart from that. So as you can see, let me just check the chat. Maybe someone has a question. Okay, there are no questions yet. Okay, good. So if in case you'd have any questions, just like drop them on the chat. If in case you're joining right now, we were talking about how to, how no-code solutions can actually help us to automate our lives, to automate our IT processes, to actually also like automate everything that we are currently doing. Yeah, so as you can see, so this is N8N. So N8N is one of the best platforms when it comes to automation. So we have make.com. Make.com is another one that can also like help with automation. It's just like you choose whatever makes sense for you. Make.com is also another one that helps out with automations. So you connect different things here and there. And then actually that is how you continue. But we chose N8N because it helps us to connect a lot of things at a go. It's just like a click of a button, and then you already have an automation. Here we have two things. So we can either build it from scratch or let AI help us to build it. So if I click let AI help us to build it, so you just like ask it, I want to build an agent that does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But for us, we will go step by step so that you guys understand how to actually build an agent from scratch. Good. So if you're already here, what you need to do is just add a step. And then what do you want to do? So when you come to N8N, what happens here is you'd want to understand what happens. So there are three things that actually happen. So do you want that this model, this agent to run itself, or do you want it to, do you want to trigger it manually always? Or do you want to run it if in case someone fills a form? Or do you want to run it if in case you type in a message? Okay. So for example, we will say, we'll just like build a very fast one. We'll just like say we'd want to run it manually. And then we'd want to build an agent. So I'll explain. We want to build an agent that actually sends an email. So it looks at, so we are going to do a chat, and then after that chat, it's going to send that chat to our email. So now I'll come here. So this is already a node, and we want that this node to run, to be executed whenever we want to run the agent. So I'll just come and create. So again, this is the panel that, let me just close this so that you guys, yeah. So this is the panel that shows what do you want to do, okay? So I'll just like add an agent, and which agent do you want to add? So I'll add an OpenAI agent because that is the most one that you guys already like use a lot. Good, when I click add an agent, it's going to ask me about to set up credentials, or do I want to get 100 free API OpenAI credits? So if I claim OpenAI credits, it's already going to be, I've claimed the 100 free OpenAI credits, and then it has pre-filled everything. And so, which means I already have the workflow, like the execution workflow. I have added the OpenAI model, and now I want to add an email. So when you come here, what you just like search is email. So they have like a lot of things that you'd want to automate. Remember, we had up to 400 nodes that we can connect. So we can connect emails. If you're already using something like, let's go to flows. Inside flows, you can actually see, you can merge stuff, you can put in stuff to filter or match stuff. And another one is human review, like the human review means you'd want to have things to do with escalations and stuff like that. But then now we just like want to make sure that we connect a model, we connect emails, because that is actually what we just like want to do today. So we connect an email. So in such a way that after we have messaged the agent itself, I want it to send an email to my Gmail about that specific message. So I'll just like look for send email, reply to email, get message, send a message. So when I add this here, it's going to ask me to set up credentials. So when I come here to set up credentials, I can just click this and then create a credential. And then I can sign in with Google. So you see how easy it is. It's just like a few buttons and then you're done. So after I've chosen the account that I would want to connect this to, I just give it access. I give an access. And then after that is done, connection successful, you can actually see my Google is already connected. So now what is next? So now I want us to make sure that this works now. So the message that is gotten from here, so I'll ask it about a stuff to do with I'll just like let this one run. So that node is executed, and then this node, I think we need to fill up anything. If you see this red button here means you need to pre-fill something. So you double click it, and then you choose, I think I'll just like choose that. I don't know which model, GPT-4. Good, and then I can test it by executing that. So it said no fields. Good. So we're already good. And then for email, I come and double click it so that I solve the red. So I'll just say to, where do we want to send the message to? We want to send it to who? Let me say, I want to send it to myself, for example. Khalid Jafuna at gmail.com. And then the message should come from the OpenAI. The subject, okay, let me just like write the subject, but the message should come from the chat that we are actually going to put. So just like say hello and then we want it as an HTML, which is good. And then the expression, so we will bring out what was inside the, just like say, what was inside the chat from OpenAI and actually just like have it here. So that is what I'll do. So I'll just like come and say fixed, and then I'll say I want it to come from the OpenAI. And also in here, I'll come and execute fast. So let me execute this one fast so that I get the message. Says, so I can click here to see what the problem is. Please check your parameters. So my parameters here, I think the problem is this GPT-4 is actually the problem. So it says the error message you're encountering. So try models like GPT 3.5 Turbo. Click that and then put it here. Again, this is going to help you to solve things faster. So it's just like you ask it a question and then it solve it for you. Good. Perfect. So I think we are not yet done. It's still failing. So we'll click here to see what the problem is again. So now it says the message the model, so no fields. So it's running. It can say, okay, so I'm just going to go into this. And then, hello there. I think I needed to choose another different model. Okay, if in case you'd have like any questions, also drop them on the chat so that as we solve this, we are going to also fix them. I just need to change this to another new model. I'll add AI, so I'll click AI, and then I'll say add AI. So you click here, add a model. So generate image, generate audio, delete a file. I'll say analyze image, generate audio, upload a file, create a video. So which one do you want to do? Just let me go back to messenger model. So when we say messenger model by ID, from the list. So just choose from any list, give us the list. I'll choose GPT-4 mini, and then when I execute it, let me see, good, it works. Perfect. So now what I'll come here to do is I'll click my email so that I make sure that the output that comes from the message model is what is sent to the person. So you see what I did there? So what I did was, after I've executed the model, I made sure that I took the output and brought here. And then now let's execute it. So we'll run the workflow and actually see how it works. So I'll just execute the workflow. It's running, so we can actually see we have an empty array, but let's do this. So I'll click here again and then put it a message. So hello, create a list of all the GD, GSDC officers and their contact details. Good. So when we run that, I hope it picks. You know, the demo gods are always okay. So it says that there was a problem here. So when I click this, okay, good. So it says, can you please specify which organization? Okay. So I'll just specify and say, this will be sure provide information. Okay, good. So, okay, let me just say, help me get all the countries in Asia and give me their GDP. Yeah, give me the GDP. Okay, good. So when that is done, we'll just run it again. So we are running the workflow again. So it's executing this node, as you can see. It's going to send the message to, so let's wait for it to run. As it runs, let me check the chat and see if there are any questions. Okay. Okay, good. So there are still no questions. So now it has run and it has actually given me the list of all the countries. And then after that, so there's a problem with our email function. So it says this is non-parameter with function that. So again, I can use the AI that is actually here to help me to fix the problems that I actually have. And so it's going to ask which questions I need to change. So it says the error message, if in case you're provided that. So now the problem is to resolve this issue, make sure that the expression resolves into a string instead of an array. So we'll come back here, remove this, and then take the text because that is what we need to send to our Gmail. So we'll take the text that is what we need to send to Google. And so when we'll execute this step, and so good, it's done. So now I'll come back to my email to check if in case the agent has already sent me an email of all the countries with that So as you can see, the agent, so here's the list of all the countries of Afghanistan and all these, Malaysia for 30 billion, Maldives 6 billion, Qatar to 20 billion, and that. So I'll come back to my agent, for example, and I can just like run it simultaneously without me doing every other work myself. So go there. It's executing it. Again, myself, it has already sent it to my email. I'll come to my email again. I'll find another email that it has sent already. Hello world, the certain GDP list. Good. Let's send another message. I'll click here again, put in another prompt, but then you can put these prompts however you want. So you can either connect it to Slack in such a way that you chat with it on Slack, and then that is where the prompt comes in, where you chat with it to Slack, and then the agent and the AI does that thing on the other side. I think our time is almost up. Let me just finish this. So let me just ask another question. Help me get all the countries, not countries. Give me a masterclass. Give me a masterclass on how AI agents work. Good. So send it by mail. Send. Okay. Let's say give me a comprehensive one. Give me a comprehensive version. So as you can see down here, here there was a part where we were saying hello world. I think I'll find it. Okay. So do you want to send it as a text, image, file? Do you want to, who is sending it, the assistant, user, or the system itself? And then I'll come back to my email here and change the parameters. Like for example, hello world, and say AI agents, and then now come and execute my workflow again. It's going to execute. And then after that, it's going to send a message to my email about an AI masterclass. And then you can also change how the emails look like, because you have actually seen it doesn't look well. But if we had like different ways in which we'd want the email to go in. So as you can see, the email type, do you want it to go to HTML version or a text version? Okay. So it just like depends on you. What do you actually want to have? So in my email, it has actually sent me AI agents and all, like a workflow. What I can do to change to make this better, at least, is I can tell it to make sure that so what happens if I send it as a text? I'll make this automation workflow run again. But if you'd want to make that specific message to actually look so perfectly, then you'd want to say, make sure it's in HTML format. So make sure it's in HTML format. Good. So I think we are done here. Anyone that has a question about AI agents, anyone that has a question about no code, anyone that had a question about automation and workflows, you can actually ask them on the chat as we wait for this workflow to go. So I'll be monitoring the chat to see any other new questions that actually come up. It looks like we are good with the questions. Yeah, it looks like we're good with questions. So if you'd want to spice this a bit better and spice it more, like add more stuff, you just like click the plus, it brings up this, you add a lot of things to it. So it has sent me an email already about something else. So let's just see which email it has. Again, it has brought it to me on an HTML function. But again, you can write it in such a way that you'd want it to look like. So you see, it's trying to make sure that it makes them a bit better when it comes to how it looks like. Yeah. So lastly, if you'd want to spice this up a bit, you'd want to build a lot of automations around it. So for example, look at this. So you can add Slack. Again, you add Slack, you can add Jira to this so that it picks up. You can add anything here. You can connect via MCP. You guys have also like heard about MCPs and things like that. And so these AI agents and no code, you can see there's no code I've written, but I've been able to pull out, like I've been able to pull off a working agent already. And so it's just like you to sit down, draw a workflow how you'd want to automate something else, and then bring that automation to life. Okay, good. I think I'll stop there. Again, if you have any questions, kindly ask. So again, this platform is called N8N. So N8N is where you build agents. So for Power Automate, how it looks like, if you don't know how it looks like, this is how it looks like. Power Automate. It helps a lot if you're already inside the Microsoft ecosystem. So it's easier for you to build agents. And then the Microsoft ecosystem also released another set of version of agents when it comes to the AI Azure. If in case you're already using Azure or the AI Studio, you can also access agents from their dashboard. You don't need to write any code. You just give instructions by voice. Go with voice, because by voice you get to explain yourself better, and the agents actually understand what you're actually doing. Yeah. Good. I think I'll give it back to you if there are no questions. Let me check. Yeah. I think I'll give it back to you. I would say go out there, build agents, be creative with this, and then let's go. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Caleb. It seems like our participants don't have a question for today. Seems like they have understood it completely. So thank you so much for another insightful session along with this amazing demo. And we look forward to have more sessions with you, Caleb. Thank you so much for your contribution towards this amazing sessions. So I would like to inform all the participants that I have shared Caleb's LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. In case if you have any further questions later on for him, feel free to reach out to him to discuss anything related to today's session or anything that comes up in your mind regarding the demo session, right? So feel free to reach out to him. Also, you can post your questions through our blogs, GSTC blogs, and you can post your questions over social media. I will make sure to get back to you, right, for the answer. And that said, I'm happy to proceed further with the closing. But before that, Caleb, do you have any final thoughts to share with all our participants here who joined us?
Yeah, just a moment.
Sure.
Okay, good. So just put on. Good. So I would say there are a lot of things that you can automate. You can literally automate your whole life with AI agents. And so go out there, build that automation, put it on N8N. You have the ability to host it yourself, or you have the ability to also pay for it. I would go for paid because it's easier to just click buttons and actually have an automation. So go out there, automate your life, automate what you're already working with in a company, automate every other thing, not only just to send emails, but also to look at documents, scan them, get leads for you from LinkedIn and all those things. But apart from that, thank you guys for also having me to speak in this session. And also thank you guys for this time. Yeah, back to you.
Thank you so much, Caleb, for sharing such a wonderful thought. And as I said, that we'll look forward to have more sessions with you so you can share your insights on upcoming sessions as well. And we're really grateful for, joining us as a speaker. And thank you so much again. And also, I would like to request all the participants that I have some quick announcement for all of you. So I'll be sharing my screen. Please allow me a minute. So here we go. So this is the amazing announcement that I have for all of you. This is a certification program that we have. So you can check, we have the certification that covers almost all the domains under AI that includes AI foundation, AI tool mastery, and agentic AI domain specialist, AI strategic integrator, AI guardian, AI evangelist, and leadership advocate. You can opt out for any of the certification where you can use this promo code, which is AI20, to get 20% discount on any of the certification. I have already shared all the offer details along with the promo code in the chat box. And in case if you get any confusion or you need any help with this, kindly reach out to our learning advisors. I have already shared the contact details in the chat box. And this is utility tool. Those who have joined us for the first time, I would like to let you know all. This tool is really amazing, as we have introduced this tool earlier. So how this tool will help you? It will help you to level up your profile. It will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. Also, it will help you to build your personal brand. And also, this has a feature where you can create AI generated resumes as well. All right, you can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% off, which means completely free. And this is only for our webinar attendees. So grab this opportunity. You will find the utility link in the chat box. If you don't, I'll share again for your convenience after this announcement. And I'm very happy to make this announcement. Tomorrow we'll be having another insightful session with Dr. Gomati. She'll be covering the topic, which is AI agent for training and skill gap analysis. Do join us on 11th March 2026, which is tomorrow, with the same time slot, that is 8:30 Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And also, we are currently conducting this IOSO leadership reset, building a resilient, secure, and accountable enterprise. This is scheduled this week, 9th to 13th March 2026, with a time slot that is 9:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Do join us. As you all can see, we have this incredible panel of industry experts who will be joining us to share their insights. And this is another series we are conducting on learning and development, where this amazing panel of speakers will be joining us to share their insights on building future-ready skills, strong leaders, and business impact. This is happening with a time slot that is 10:30 a.m. Central, 11:30 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do join us. You'll find all the registration link for all these webinars in the chat box, along with the WhatsApp group as well. And this is our referral champions who have referred maximum people to the specific series. Let's congratulate to them and appreciate them for taking the efforts towards referring people to our sessions like this, right? So we'll be announcing all the final winners at the end of this webinar series. So make sure to refer maximum people and be winner. At top 3 winners will be featured on the GSTC Wall of Fame. And we'll be getting back to all the winners who earns 50 or more than 50 points. We'll be getting back to them for the rewards, which is worth $400. So do not miss this opportunity. Do grab this opportunity and do refer maximum people. And in case if you're looking for any speaker opportunity at GSTC, as we do have a global platforms for all of you, there is learning capsule, webinar, and podcast. So feel free to share your speaker profile with us. You can directly write to me at Preetham@gsdcouncil.org, or you can write to my colleague Pratibha@gsdcouncil.org. You'll find our email address in the chat box. So we'll definitely make sure your profile is getting reviewed by our management, and in case all the criteria gets met, we're happy to provide with the speaker opportunity for all of you. And this is our social media platform where you can connect with us over LinkedIn by scanning this QR, and WhatsApp channel group where you will be getting daily update on event, webinar, boot camps, panel discussions that we often conduct. So please do check our website for more information regarding all the certifications that I've mentioned earlier. And also please do join us over the WhatsApp group. We have also introduced a new WhatsApp channel where we'll be announcing all the new launches on the certification program. And please, at last, I would love to request you all to share your valuable feedback on reviews.io and let us know whatever the feedback is there for us and how you're finding this session. So it would be something great to know, right? And I would love to thank you all for joining today's session. Keep the same encouragement for all the upcoming sessions as well. I hope to see you all again for remaining live sessions this week and the next week as well. Thank you so much, Caleb, for joining us today. Hope to see you again. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.